Character comes from an internalized point of view that is absolutely indelible. You can't do anything about it, nobody can change it, and you see everything that way. Acting students ask me, do you teach character? Can you help me with that? I said, oh, I'd love to, because I've come up with something about character. I've come up with an exercise. It doesn't work for every character, but it works for a lot of them. And my definition of a character is someone who has a point of view that is globalized. What I mean by that is that it's everything. It's like if you put a green gel on a light, everything turns green. Well, it's the same thing, for instance, Stanley Kowalski has a point of view, a character point of view. He lives in a world where he's a king, and he's living in a world of servants. So you can approach that character if you see everything through that point of view. I am a king, and you are beneath me, and you must do what I say, do it how I say. Notice the poker game, all those people, his friends. He's the king, he's the chief, he's the boss. They have it at his house, and he makes the rules. Stella, perfect for him. She's crazy about him. She does anything he wants, anytime he wants it. She wants to please him because he's the king. Blanche, however, is a tough customer for him because she wants to be the queen. Now, there's an exercise that you can do with this point of view, which is simply you come up with a point of view and your partner comes in. Partner is just the neutral person. And every moment you respond to that person from your point of view. Pretty soon, it does something to you. And the character becomes physicalized sometimes even. And it's very specific. For instance, I had an aunt. Now, her point of view was if you said, oh, Aunt Sid, how are you? Oh, I'm terrible, terrible, terrible. I said, well, let me come and help you. I'll take you to the movies. We'll have lunch. No, I don't want to. I can't do that. Then I figured out how to please her. How are you? Oh, I'm terrible, terrible, just so terrible. I never go anywhere. And then I say to her, oh, you know, it's so sad. You're such a wonderful person, and you have such a hard life. And it's not fair. Well, I sympathized with her. She was thrilled. She said, I love you so much. It was like she was eating an ice cream sundae because that's what she needed. She didn't need help. She needed sympathy. That's her character. Sandy Meisner gave a wonderful example of point of view. He would say the following, I love you. Now, what does he say? The words are, I love you. Now, some actors they say what they think the words would be, like, I love you. Yeah, but I don't love you. Are you going to still say it like that? No, it's not what you say. It's what you're saying. A dictionary gives the definition of words. An actor is not a dictionary. An actor has a point of view about everything they say. Your point of view is what makes your work specific. Otherwise, you're just saying words. Words are not black marks on paper, that's all. That's one way of approaching character from point of view. It's not an impediment. If I had a limp or a lisp, I'd still be me. But if I have the point of view that I'm the smartest person in the world, live in a world of dummies, ask me a question, and I'll say, what? What kind of question is that? Everybody knows the answer to that question. You're in a play, and you're supposed to look out the window, and it's pouring rain. And you look out. Now, if you just look out the window, and from your character's point of view in that play or story, what is your point of view about it's pouring rain? Do you have to go somewhere in an evening gown in a few minutes? Oh my God, it's pouring. But what about if you love the rain? It's the same rain. Oh, it's raining. You don't have to stand there and imagine rain. You just have to know how you feel about the fact that it's raining. That's a lot of wasted time. You can imagine rain. You know what you see when you look out the window? A stagehand pulling a rope. Acting is not complicated because it's based on what you were born to do. To live and tell the truth and breathe.